least we know it is cooperating.
Everything seems to be cooperating right now.
Good, good, good.
Wait for people to come in. Let everything focus, relax.
Switch over just a smidgen.
One. Level 2 cheat powers. Getting everything a little set up right now. Finishing up. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Boop, boop, boom. Alright, let's get episode 7 started, shall we?
I'm looking for a specific adventurer. He stands out from the crowd as he's powerful enough to slay multiple magic beasts all on his own. Have you encountered such a person?
Ain't no one gonna give up Leo.
Sorry, nope.
No
Sounds
one
like someone I'd remember.
Michael,
Thank you for your time.
if you can. There we go, look down.
How in the world am I supposed to find you, Sir Fleo?
Perfect.
Wow, that is
all
really
going in my
delicious. Let's chow down. Oh, it's
Hold on, I'm experiencing some technical difficulties right here. Give us a second. Boom. Boom, boom. It's being super rude today. Microphone's being super rude today. Incredibly rude. They're being incredibly rude. Good. Alright.
so good.
The soup is wonderful too. I'm so happy to hear it. Kia pitched in and helped me with the cooking.
I could have used magic to prepare the entire meal, but the lady of the house forbade me from it.
Feeding the pack has traditionally been the natural responsibility of the den leader's mate. So if you want to help out around the house, the cleaning and laundry are all yours.
And I shall accept. Each and every nook and cranny will glow with a brilliant luster.
But that's our task. Lady Reese has built-in job security with her cooking, but the other chores...
She's
Those
the
chores are
wife.
all we have. They were the
Don't,
only thing that allowed us to
don't. The light. And you see how now I don't look so super bright anymore. Come on. All right, ready?
my fields and the crops I raise in them. There ain't no djinn gonna take that away from me.
I'm afraid my carriage rental plan's beginning to fall apart. It seemed like the perfect idea to bring in some income. But all of my time and effort's going to keeping the horses fed and healthy. Hey, jeez! If you have to like me, keep it to the cheeks, all right? Well, father and brother.
Destroying all my precious crops!
It's a horse, but a magic one?
Watch out! Nice move. You're not hurt, are you?
No, it didn't even touch us.
I apologize. It seemed surprisingly gentle for a magic beast. I couldn't bring myself to kill it, so I brought it back with me. But if it's going to attack people...
No, wait a sec, Rosa. It just suddenly started acting wild?
As soon as we got here...
Please stop! it.
That was incredible, Beelery! Yeah, you actually broke in a magic beast. You must be the most exceptional equestrian alive.
No, not at all. Hey, Rosa? There's so much land around the farm. Do you know if we're free to use any of it?
All of the surrounding land belongs to the Lord of Hoto. Sir Fleo bought the property from him, so I'd imagine we could as well.
Well, that sounds fair. Hear me out.
Cute as hell.
Any sign of him?
No luck, I'm afraid.
Baby.
Where is he?
I completely forgot about this bitch. 100%. Completely forgot about this bitch.
Monster!
No, the witch. This bitch.
Reese, what's happening?
I don't know, but that giant beast portaled out of the sky.
Let's get these folks to safety. Come on.
Right.
It's destroying the town!
There you are, princess.
Stand down and back away from the princess!
Oh, it's adorable how sincere you are.
Here!
What are you doing here?
I sensed an approaching evil presence. I rushed from the house as quickly as my magic would allow. That monster is in fact a mere human. The witch upon his shoulder transformed him with magic.
A witch?
Yes, Demalinus, the apricot, the Grand Magus of Midnight. Long ago, she ruled over Clyrode as the most powerful mage in the land. A fallen witch whose hands were indelibly stained with dark magic. She was defeated at last by the chosen hero of her era. Although her body died, her dark will lingered on. We were sealed together, my essence trapped in a sword and her within the base. Removing the sword broke that seal. My release uncorked her like a bottle of fouled wine.
If that's the case, doesn't that make all of this your fault?
I could spend all day staring into those teary, vacant eyes. Maybe I'll keep them after I kill you! Yeah, the Djinn of Light and Darkness! How could you of all people stand in the way of my vengeance?
Your revenge is not my concern, but I cannot allow you to decimate the town where the master I serve earns his livelihood.
Ha! Haven't you already met your quota of failed wishes for the week? But how? You canceled my spell with one single arm?
Did you honestly believe the magic of this world would have any effect on a Djinn? Your power may be unrivaled by your own kind, but you're no more than a tiresome gnat to me, witch.
Really? That's so. Let's see if you're impervious to
She's the
sword,
lord.
then.
You
She's
resort to brute
this
force when
world's
magic fails?
lord
How
over
pitiful.
light and darkness. I
I'm
mean,
a
she's
dark-
reigned supreme in
Dark
magic
magic!
when it comes,
Fireless dwarf!
especially in dark magic. Jen is near like demigod
A
level
direct attack
in
magic
this
combo
world.
still not enough, huh? Talk about annoying. I don't care if you're the strongest Djinn in existence. You've gone and dug your own grave by messing with Demolianus today!
Still ain't shit.
Oh, unholy abyss deep within the earth, I awaken your merciless darkness! Open thy gate and stain the world black! Oh no! A monster that size will destroy the whole kingdom!
We love that episode. That's probably one of our favorite episodes. Like, I watched that clip, like, probably like 5, 6, 7 years ago, randomly somewhere. And then, like, out of nowhere, I watched it again on TikTok, and I was like, oh, that's from this anime. I gotta check it out. And boom, there it was.
It's not remotely that long ago, but nevertheless.
Well, no, I remember seeing that particular him beating her ass, like, a while back.
This anime is not 6, 7 years old.
I could swear I saw something. Either way, it was a clip or something or other.
Did you see it in the time that we were together?
No, before. Well before. I don't know. Like, it may have been like 4 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't.
Probably when it was like out in Japan, because like, you know, this probably hit Japan well before it hit the US. I first remember seeing the whole him beating the shit out of Hia
Absolute best.
a few years ago, yeah, and that's what turned me on to this anime, 100% for sure. figure that out later, baby. 2024. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
My magic was eradicated
Oh, greatest episode. That was
by a meager
yesterday. Though.
human?
Perish witch.
This was also very fitting.
For the castle soldiers to deal with.
Fleo the adventurer, I presume?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I've been searching for you. A pleasure to meet you, Sir Fleo. I am the princess of the magical kingdom of Clyrode. You may call me Elizabeth if you prefer.
Huh?
You have performed a tremendous service to the kingdom today. I offer you my deepest gratitude. Not only that, but as the acting ruler of Clyrode, I apologize for the treatment you've endured from the king and former hero.
Your Highness, this really isn't necessary. Wait, you said former?
Correct. I'm sorry to say he caused more problems than he solved, so I relieved him of his duty. The truth is, an oracle directed us to this town in search of you, Sir Fleo. Would you please accompany me to the castle to become the true hero of our world? The people need a hero to rekindle their extinguished hope. And I believe it was the will of the gods that guided my path to you here today. So please.
I'm sorry, Princess. A job like that? You need someone willing to stand on the side of humanity no matter what. And that's just not me. I'm not looking to side with anyone. Honestly, I'm already living the exact life I want.
Exactly. He wants to live
My
in
only
peace with
wish
his wife.
is to spend my days in peace with my wife. That's all I could ever want.
Me too, darling.
She's so cute.
We're back!
She's
Welcome
so cute.
home, you two. Sorry to ambush you, but we've been waiting to ask you something all day.
What the hell are these two?
And what is that?
If you don't have any objections to it, Sir Fleo, we'd like to expand our property by a few acres.
Why is that?
And purchase on our own.
Oh, land is pretty costly, you know. If the price of the land hasn't fluctuated since I purchased, you can anticipate paying this much.
Yep.
How is it still that dang expensive this far away from the capital?
You'll need a good amount of acreage to make this work. And demons rarely show up around these parts. That alone cranks up the prices.
I was really hoping our savings from the Knights would be enough. Maybe if we had another decade's worth of savings.
You don't need to worry. I'm happy to pay for it. It's part of the estate, after all. If you guys manage that extra
Good
land,
man
we'll
right
just
there.
call
It's
it
a good
even.
man.
That's
Good man.
asking too much of you.
No charity, huh? Okay, 30. If you make any money off the land, you can pay me 30%. You do that, and I'll gladly consider it rent. How's that sound?
If that's the deal, let's get to work!
Plow away! Plow away! Look at him go. She didn't put half as much enthusiasm into her combat training.
That's great for her.
Probably not the way that Leo wanted.
So, I just had an idea that
Just
might
saying.
help you
Just
boost
saying.
your overall profit.
Just saying.
What if you considered planting some crops that don't naturally grow around this area?
'Cause they won't actually grow?
That would normally be the case, but not if we use a dash of magic. If I tweak the climate and soil a bit, you can grow anything you want to.
No, no way. I'm not gonna rely on your magic to accomplish the one thing I'm good at. This is my...
Further your studies in magic?
That's what I initially had in mind when I applied. But then they kind of, well, they offered me a job as a professor instead.
Oh,
You're
wow.
gonna be a teacher?
That's great, Bellano.
They never would have bothered to hire someone with such a low aptitude for magic if it weren't for all the spells Sir Fleo taught me.
Hey, come on now. You're the one who actually put in the effort to learn them. Congratulations. You deserve it.
Thanks, Sir Fleo. I've been diving into all kinds of textbooks and grimoires. And you know, turns out combat magic is surprisingly versatile. I never realized how it can be used for so many practical, everyday things.
Like what?
How about it, Blossom? Still a no?
How about we make a fair compromise and only use magic on one small section of the farm? We'll let you be the one to decide if they don't grow as well or taste as good as natural crops that you plan to grow. And if they don't measure up to your standards, you won't have to sell them, of course.
It's hard to say no when you're being so diplomatic. All right, you get one plot of my precious field. You mess it up and I'll mess you up, you hear?
I respectfully acknowledge.
That's right. You're the only freeloader, Ballyrosa.
Yes, they've all. I made a ring with it. I just thought you might want to wear it.
Wait, is this what I think it is?
If you think it's a wedding ring. Yep, 2 of them.
She's so cute.
My sweet darling. I'm so lucky and so happy.
So adorable.
You've made me the happiest Lupin alive.
Look at the little tail waggles.
It's not fair. It's not fair at all. What did I do to deserve this rotten fate?
What are we gonna do, hero? If we don't figure out some way to get out of here, they're gonna execute us.
I refuse to die like this! Hey! Open this cage and let me out! I swear on my title of hero, you'll all suffer for this!
Alright.
Hey, Hia, make it warmer.
As you wish.
Don't make me break your...
It is time for episode 8. Oh, shit. You saw nothing. Nothing.
Wait, where am I? And what am I wearing?
Lady Ballyrosa, I'm privileged to congratulate you on this occasion.
Wait, you're the Dark One's minion!
Ballyrosa, you look beautiful.
The Dark One? What the?
Gozel, please. That's how you've known me. And who I want to be as your husband.
My... What?
In celebration of your marriage, the Dark Army will manifest an undying
Exile, how you doing, buddy?
subjugate the world and present it to you as a wedding gift.
She cannot
when did we
believe
get
it.
married?
Absolutely not.
Ballyrosa, my lovely bride, your beauty deserves nothing less than the world itself.
No! Wait, that's just too much! Call it off, please! I don't even want the world!
She assumes.
I love you, my queen.
She assumes that that's what he's gonna do. That's like he doesn't want that. She would just be chilling in like the demon lands. That's about it.
A dream. Just a
Oh,
dream.
thank you. We appreciate that.
Goodness. Wait a sec. Why am I dreaming about that? I don't even want to think of him. What's he doing in my head? Okay, Ballyrosa, can you maybe shut up?
誰にでも優しくしないで、でもそこが好き。
She's so adorable. Reese is by far the most adorable thing ever. It really is a beautiful anime. We love this anime. She making the
Looks like they
muffins.
turned out beautifully.
Guess so.
Are you feeling okay? Your face is a bit bloodless.
I'm fine. I just didn't sleep well. I've had some upsetting dreams lately.
Wait, nocturnal visions! Don't lie! You've got a wasting bout of love sickness! Lupins
Lupins
believe
know
that
about
dreams
this.
are the representation of our deepest desires and that an unrequited crush will grow aggrieved and turn against you, transforming dreams of your loved one into horrific nightmares!
Whoa, what? My loved one? That's the most preposterous thing ever! Wait, you're
Of course. And then, yep, there we go. Of course. There we go.
I know who it is.
Is it the Dark One?
Holy moly, yeah! No wonder he was always dropping by the farm. It makes so much sense now.
Exactly. I don't, that's what I'm
He was
saying.
just trying to
I
recruit
want them
Sir
to get
Fleo into
together.
the Dark Army. He was never here with the purpose of seeing me. But he did
Yeah,
always
a
turn
few
right
times
around
he
and
was.
skedaddle whenever you weren't here.
Now that I think about it, he couldn't have been more obvious, huh?
That's crazy! He's vindictive and resentful that I pulled my sword on him. He was simply looking for the right opportunity to kill me.
Oh, really? Was he planning to flirt with you to death?
You know what? I bet you could talk the Dark One into anything. Just look at Lady Reese and Sir Fleo. You could break down the wall between species and put an end to the war.
There was never a wall to break down between me and my darling. We fell fell in love at first sight.
Hey, come to think of it, you've never told us the story of when you fell in love. And I finally know you well enough to be nosy about it.
I must say, I'm rather interested to hear this tale as well. The Exalted One's
course
power
she does.
aside, what
Of course
aspect
she
of him
does.
were you drawn to?
She just wants to be
Well, that's a
nosy all
big
the time.
question.
He
It
constantly
goes
wants to be
without saying
nosy.
I find my husband wonderful in all ways. But I've never given much thought to the specifics, to be honest. Let me see, though.
I do have
If
the
I
gray
had to pick
spots,
a
I do.
reason, it might sound weird,
I got a
but
lot
it's
more
his
in my hair
softness
as
that
well.
does it for me.
Oh?
Lupins decide everything through combat, even our mates. Our instinct is to guard our soft spots and lunge at the first opening, but it's in his nature to always leave himself wide open. At first, I thought it was a weakness,
They do,
you
huh?
know, and I needed to protect him. But then I don't know. Guess I just.
Just what?
I realized if he and I could be soft together, well, it's actually pretty nice.
I've had this chair is older than me.
Soft. I see.
Yeah.
Hi.
If not older than
Sorry,
me,
gotta really
about
ask little feelings
like
for you sort of
only
going out with
like
me.
a 5-year, maybe. No, hold on.
It's a field alert from the magic barrier I put up around the town to
I
keep
feel
out
like maybe
monsters
like a
and
10-year
demons.
difference because we got it when I used to live
So
in
it would
Connecticut and I was in
seem.
like
I sense
elementary
the
school.
power
at
of a
that
demon
time.
as well.
So I've had
A
that chair
demon?
since then. So.
Is the town in danger of an attack?
Reese
I'm
is
not
awesome.
sure,
Reese is the
but
best.
nothing seems to have broken through the barrier yet. We might want to keep an eye on the town for a while, for safety.
Yeah, this is Golden Scouts. Because he's been looking for them.
It can't be. Are you absolutely certain of this?
We are. We've checked it all. Sir Fleo donated a large sum to help rebuild Hoto. The majority of that donation was comprised of rolled gold coins issued by the castle.
I'm sincerely sorry to disappoint you, Princess. And I mean no offense, but that's how I feel. I won't fight for or against either humans or demons. This isn't much, but please use it to rebuild the town.
The castle has never made road coins available to the public. They're reserved for the hero.
Yes, Your Highness, but we do have a record of a recent payment.
Made to whom?
A potential candidate summoned to our world in error. This young man, Banaza, was paid off and banished by the king.
You refer to the young man who was exiled to the Delaveza forest? Are you saying...
My suspicion is Banaza and the adventurer Fleo are one and the same.
This is horrible! Our kingdom has treated him wretchedly. Of course he would refuse to become our next hero.
What shall we do?
This is
Your
pretty
Highness?
much it. This is what we
If
do
all that
every
you have said
at
is
4
true,
o'clock. We
we
watch
must
2 episodes of
apologize.
anime and we
For
stream
earning
it
Sir
every
Fleo's
day.
forgiveness
So if you
is
ever want to come hang
paramount.
out at 4 p.m.,
Your
we just
Majesty.
kind of hang out.
What's the matter now?
You know.
Well, you see, I regret to report the former
course this
hero and his
loser
servant have
escaped.
somehow escaped the castle.
How could this happen?
I humbly apologize.
No need. The fault
That's
lies deep
so much
within the
of a
kingdom.
nuisance.
Recruit the aid of town wardens and adventurers across the land. We must swiftly find them.
At once!
If only Sir Fleo had been appointed our hero in the first place. No,
Can you imagine that
it's
if
too
like
late to think
Banaza was
such
just
things
always the
now.
hero? Him
I'm
and
as
like
much
the
to
princess
blame as
probably
anyone.
like
I
being
too
pushed to
supported
get
that
together and
golden-haired
everything
fool.
like that. More than likely.
No luck, sir. We can't find them.
Keep looking. They couldn't have gone
No.
far.
Captain,
Either
over
that or
here.
he would have
There's a
ended up
path
killing
leading into the
Reese.
forest.
Which is very sad
like
to
we
think because
finally
they're
lost
perfect together.
Hero! We've been running non-stop ever
Yeah,
since we broke out of
exactly.
that
Well,
awful
because the other guy
dungeon.
had higher stats,
I've never
which
been
was
so
stupid.
exhausted. I'm
This,
just not
this,
made
this,
for
this
this.
garbage right here.
Jen, all I did was make a wish. Now everyone's treating me like I'm some kind of low-life criminal.
Going by the definition of criminal, we are fugitives and thieves now, so you know.
You make it sound so nefarious.
This is a
We
side
fled some
boob, though.
trumped-up charges, but we
Damn.
never stole.
Did you forget I was there? You snuck back into the treasury as we were escaping and pilfered a bottomless bag.
Oh, that was not thievery. I merely accepted this bag in lieu of the reward money I'm owed.
What do you mean? Your reward money?
Indeed. I made a pact with those liars when I agreed to become the
Why in the
hero.
hell did
Upon
you-
completion of my now completed job, I was promised enough gold to live my days in luxury. They probably locked me up just to cheat me out of the fortune I'm owed. They're lucky I only bothered to take just one bag.
Yeah, but you wanted to take more. That was all you had time to grab.
I'm glad you reminded me. I haven't even looked to see what's in it yet. Oh, damn it! There's not a single coin in the thing! It's got a bottomless water pouch and a treasure chest? Maybe we can sell whatever's inside to fund our life on the lam. What? Are you freaking kidding me? It's just a stupid shovel! A drill dozer?
I heard some voices!
A damn cool shovel, though.
I swear I heard someone yelling.
Wake up then. Who
Let's
cares
go.
if you're tired? We need to finish anime.
That
See?
shovel's not
It's
stupid.
a damn
it's
cool
amazing.
shovel.
I can't believe it dug this giant hole in a split second.
Right? Guess the damn thing's a priceless treasure after all. We couldn't have asked for a better tool to hide us. Any ideas on how we get out of here?
I'm sure they could go there.
You still haven't found Fleo and his companions?
No, 1,000 prudence, my lord. My intelligence operatives are searching everywhere, but there's not a trace. Perhaps they fled the magical kingdom of Clyrode entirely.
No. Fleo's magic may be remarkably powerful, but not even he can teleport to a place he's never visited before. He's only been in this world a relatively short amount of time, not long enough to have traveled outside the kingdom.
But, Dark One, I beg your forgiveness for my candor. You've halted our invasion of Clyrode, even diverted our resources to this search, all for the purpose of finding one man. The purification is barely a setback. We can easily push magic beasts through their defenses. They'll fill the land with malicium. It'll create a literal warpath straight to the capital. Now is the time to attack with our entire force. Not even the castle will stand a chance. And if Clyrode Castle falls, all demonkind will rise.
Have you forgotten? That one man is capable of casting purification fully on his own. Even if we sacrifice a horde of magic beasts to cut a path, Fleo can render it all meaningless with a single wave of his hand. Any action we take is futile until we find him and his companions.
It'll be too late then. Dissent is spreading rapidly amongst our ranks, and your rivals will turn them all against you.
I cherish your counsel, who live in us, but I refuse to surrender my principles.
We appreciate it.
I see no meaning in a victory over the humans. Not at such a cost. It's not worth sacrificing our own.
Yes, Dark One.
Of course, the succubi have to be like in the background plotting. Always. Succubi. They're always up to no good.
Has my brother gone senile? Is
No.
that it?
Lord Uragard, please speak more quietly. Uliminos has spies planted throughout the kingdom, and we could very likely be under surveillance.
You expect me to be quiet about this? My brother won't sacrifice a few worthless grunts. And now you're telling me he's trying to recruit a human into the ranks of the Dark Army? It makes no
It's
sense!
very faded
This
because
man
we're
is
also
no
streaming
mere
on
human.
YouTube at the same
He has
time.
the power of a hero, but he won't side with Clyrode. So Gol
has gone soft and senile, and that's all! I don't care how powerful he is. He just needs to die. My feeble brother's wasting our advantage to make nice with a human? A true demon king lays waste to all, even his own soldiers. Am I wrong?
You only speak the truth, Lord Uragard. You're never wrong.
Well, if this is what
Clearly
it's come
she's a sadist,
to,
so
I'll have to seize control of the Dark Army. I'll show my useless brother how a true Dark One annihilates everything. My reign will shower down a sea of blood!
Okay, I think we've bought everything on our list.
I'm excited about those foreign delicacies we picked up. I can't wait to cook some meals with them.
Well, honestly, I'm still worried about that field alert from earlier. But everything looks pretty peaceful around here. We don't have to meet up with the others for a little while. How about we grab some lunch?
Oh, that's perfect. There's a place I'm dying to try. They just opened up on Sakana Street. Everyone in my cooking class said their seafood is
They are
delicious.
so adorable.
Oh yeah, I heard about that place too. Clyrode's mostly landlocked and surrounded by mountains. Setting up those trade routes must have taken them some real work. Huh? Well, the sign on
We had
Holdy's store is
fried
down.
rice with chicken.
Hey, Holdy?
That's what was for dinner tonight.
Hello, Fleo and Reese.
Well, don't tell me you're closing your shop.
Afraid so. I've run this old general store for so many years, and I hate to quit.
We're
but it's
usually up
gotten
every
too darn
day at 2
difficult for me to hunt down
and
new
we go to
suppliers
bed
at my
around 5
age.
to 6 o'clock.
Time to let go and give her up.
At night.
New suppliers?
So,
Did something happen
after
to your
this,
usual vendors?
it's bedtime.
Oh, it all went south with that last battle in the capital. The Dark Army trampled all over my favorite vendors' workshops and left them in ruins. And then they left all the transport routes a total wreck. I'm taking it as a sign for me to retire.
Yeah, we have actual jobs that we have to go to. So, we work for a living. We're trying to get to be like this to make our income through doing this.
Yeah, it's sad. But still,
Have to be
look around
content
us.
creators and
There are
everything,
plenty of other
but
shops
we gotta
opening
work.
with the hopes
We
of
gotta
trying
pay the
something
bills.
new. It shows how resilient people are. Now, let's get lunch.
Okay.
Sir Fleo! Lady Reese!
Noms.
Hey, something wrong?
I love
Not
my
in the
noms.
least. Are you about to eat, perchance?
Yep, we are.
Wonderful. I would love to treat you if you'll allow it.
What? This was supposed to be a romantic lunch.
Oh,
Poor
I
baby.
mean, as long as I'm not intruding.
No, that's fine with me. Reese, you mind?
No. However, what's the occasion here? Why treat us to lunch like this?
You see, my rank increased at the Adventurer Guild, along with my reward money.
That's great. Congrats, Ballyrosa.
Everyone's noticed how hard you've been working lately.
Only because I'm desperately trying not to think about that demon. I'm not pretending to be anywhere near your caliber, but I couldn't have done this without your training. I'd like to thank you, even if it's something so small as buying you lunch.
What do you say, Reese? You might as well accept.
Sure, I'll eat food with her money.
Exalted One!
Here.
I sense an extremely powerful demon quickly approaching us. Stay behind me, please!
Hasn't this town been through enough?
Here, hang on a moment.
I should have guessed you set off my field alert. Hey, you gozel.
Well, isn't this a pleasant surprise?
Yeah. I love
been a
Gozel.
while, Gozel.
Gozel
What's
is
up?
one of my favorite
One of my
characters in
scouts
this anime.
reported a strange magic barrier. It sounded like something I should see for myself. I'm happy it led me to you.
Oh, yeah. Likewise.
Lady Ballyrosa. I'm glad to see you too. I've been hoping for
so
the chance to speak
unhinged
with
right
you.
now.
Those insane
Look at her.
nightmares I've been plagued with. They better not be prophetic!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Of course they are. Come on.
I've got to hand it to you humans. I do love your cuisine. I used to dine at spots like this back before I took the throne. Always said I was gathering intel, of course.
Sure, good excuse.
We do have restaurants in the demon realm, but they don't quite put the same amount of care into the food.
That's not exactly hard to believe.
Delicious bloody death!
We wouldn't know.
Actually, I should cast
The
some
little sound
soundproofing
effects
magic
in
around
the
this.
anime, yeah, they're cutest things ever.
Do you also happen to cook, Ballyrosa?
Do I what?
Ballyrosa's
I also
specialty is
love
baking
the
sweets.
over dramatic
Really?
expressions
I've
that they
tried to
always
get her to
have
teach
in,
me how to
in
make
any
them
anime.
myself, but
They're the
sweets tend to
best.
require detailed measurements, and I don't have the patience for it.
That's so.
She's so extra for no good reason.
I didn't expect you to be so interested in human culture, Gozel.
The strength of a culture and its military are correlative.
Which means you're plotting against humans as we sit here.
Given the fact I'm trying to recruit Fleo, I think that's fair to say.
Telling me humans aren't trying to promote against demons? Come on now, girl. It goes two ways. War's
You've
war.
come to know how we live our lives, just as a means to destroy them?
I have.
You fiend!
Ballyrosa!
We share the guilt of destroying lives. Our very existence is a toxic pestilence to all of humanity. But that doesn't mean we should lie down and allow you to slaughter us.
Yep.
So, just want to jump in here and say
That is
living
a
with Reese has been nothing but great.
long story.
Toxic
and maybe
how?
one day we'll do like
I
a
should have
Q&A
guessed
one
that you
day.
wouldn't
and
know.
we'll
A
answer those
single trait
questions, but
separates
for
humans and
another time.
demons. The bodily manufacture of Malicium. There are some demons and magic beasts strong enough to contain their Malicium dispersion, although the majority cannot. As for those, they perpetually emit trace amounts of Malicium. When gathered in large numbers, they inadvertently poison the land and render it harmful to humans.
So that's why everyone was afraid of the Delaveza forest.
Our sweet little Saibe and magical beast horse have full control over their Malicium release.
Thank you.
No need to worry about them. They're both safe.
I wasn't concerned about them. It's just that it's all so complicated. Much more than I realized.
Indeed. Demons favor a meritocracy to boot, and we tend to run a bit hot-blooded. The slightest provocation is met with rage.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
I apologize
Because the way
for
you
upsetting
reacted.
you. Please enjoy your lunch in peace. Farewell.
When I saw no discrimination against demi-humans, I felt relieved to be here.
Oh, there they are.
We're done with our shopping, Sir Fleo. How's your day been?
Hey, why so glum? Something wrong?
No.
A shit ton of things I guess they put in the bottomless bag.
It's even worse here. Somehow, the division between humans and demons? It's more hopeless.
Huh? You okay? Hey, darling? Not that I'm complaining, but where did this come from?
Give me just a minute.
Sure. Ow! Please! My fingers are worn down to the bone, hero! I can't climb
Both of us are, you know, we're both romantic in different ways. You know, she takes care of me and I take care of her. You know, so. 50, you know, 100, 100.
One last push!
Damn. Hurt your eyes, children.
You're halfway.
They're the cutest, seriously. This is one of the most, like, slice of life animation I love. I guess you can call it an isekai. But, you know, whatever. But thank you guys very much for hanging out with us through episodes 7 and 8. Tomorrow, 4 p.m., episodes 9 and 10. Yeah, 4 p.m. tomorrow, 9 and 10. Yes, sir. We'll see you guys then, all right? Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Vengeance. Thank you,